Good morning everyone and welcome back to our online class of computer studies. Children, we were in chapter 4. The name of the chapter, Ethics and Safety Measures in Computing. That means what are the ethics we need to follow when we are using computer, internet, isn't it? What are the safety measures we need to do when we are using computer, internet? So this topic we are discussing in our previous topic. So children, today we are going to discuss individual rights to privacy, software privacy or piracy, intellectual property right, safety measures while using computer and internet, and digital footprints. So first of all, children, individual right to privacy. What does it means? See, privacy is one of the individual right to keep personal information secret and from others. We should not reveal our personal informations to others. We should not write our personal information in social media, and we should not publish it. Accessing such information without the consent, the owner is unethical and illegal. Suppose you are using someone other's privacy without his or her knowledge, that is unethical and illegal. Protecting piracy. Never share your account details like login ID and password. Don't share. Social networking website we have like Facebook, Twitters, Instagram. So we should not share our passwords and user ID. Avoid keeping the confidential information in the system. Okay, we should not keep our personal information in someone's systems. Suppose you are using your friend computer. Okay, don't store personal information there. If you're using a social networking website in your friend computer or friend mobile phone, so whenever your work is over, you should log out, you should sign out properly. Otherwise your login ID, password will be stored there and they can misuse this. Software piracy. So what is software piracy? Piracy means duplications. Software piracy is the illegal reproductions and distribution of software applications. See, the software engineers, they are creating a software by giving lots of effort. It takes long duration also to create, and after creation what we people do? Instead of purchasing, instead of paying to them, we download from internet in a free of cost. That is software piracy. We create a duplicate of that softwares and we use that. End user piracy. The different forms of software piracy are end user piracy. All software are licensed. When someone copies software without the appropriate license for each copy, it is called end user piracy. Every software whichever is made or published, okay, each contain license. But someone if copy that CD without license and they use further is end user piracy. Internet piracy. Unauthorized copies downloaded from the internet falls under internet piracy. See, in internet we get lots of software, every games, every movies, everything are available. We don't pay for that. So that is internet piracy. Pre-installed software piracy. When a computer manufacturer takes one copy of particular software and illegally install it on more than one computer, it performs pre-installed software piracy. Computer manufacturer companies, what they do? They purchase one software and that software they install in multiple computers. Say 100 computers they are selling, they will install in that 100 only. So they are paying for only one and using in hundreds. So that is pre-installed software piracy. Counterfeiting. People make duplicate CDs of original software and sell them at low price. Yes, many people have made the business. Software, games, movies, you'll find in 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 30 rupees. Do you think the engineers, they are such a cheap that they will make a software in 10 rupees? No. These all are duplicated, pirated. Okay. These are known as counterfeiting. People are earning by making the duplicate of the original CDs. Online auction piracy. This is selling of software that is never authorized for resale by the third party. You'll find online auctions. There are so many websites which provide you CDs, softwares in a very cheap price. What these people do, they purchase the one. Say suppose one software they purchase by paying 50,000. Now what they will do, they will create a multiple copies of that, and they will sell that maybe 200, maybe 400, like that. Basically for antivirus you will get this one. Antivirus in the internet you will find very cheap, 400, 500 multi-users. Magic is there. Or engineers, they became so cheap. No. The main funda is here that from original CD, they just make a duplicate, they create a piracy, and then they sell as per as their price, as per as the customer they get. Okay, so this is known as online auction piracy. So children understood what is software piracy. Now see, next we have intellectual property right. Intellectual property right. Property is something you own. If anything belongs to you, that is your own intellectual properties. That belongs to you. You have purchased. You are the owner of that. You have right over your property. You can do anything to your property. You have the full right. It is protected by law. Even the law and orders are with you because you are the owners, and that is your intellectual property. The various acts regarding the protection of intellectual property rights are, there are so many laws which are invented, which are discovered to protect your intellectual property right. Even the software, games, movies, whatever we publish online, that is our intellectual properties, our copyrighted. So one act is Copyright Act. The act protects the right of an individual on its artistic or literary work from getting it reproduced by someone else. If you have invented anything and that is copyright, other persons are not allowed to copy that, not allowed to make a duplicate of that. You can file a case regarding if someone is doing these things. Industrial Property Act. The act protects the right of a company on its design, formations or names. Even the name, the brand name, it is not allowed to copy. You'll find Nokia, Adidas, Reebok. Okay, this there are so many duplicates of this, but names little bit spelling is changed because they cannot make the same exact by giving the same name, same logo and all. Not allowed. Patent. The act protects the right of an individual or company on its research work. If you're doing any research work, no one is allowed to copy that one also. That is patent. Trademark. This act gives the right to a company on its name, logo, color, design, etc. used for their product. If you're using any color, any design, any logo, any slogan, any names that other people's, if they are manufacturing the similar type of things, similar product, but they are not allowed to give the same things. They need to change at least color, name, slogan or little bit. Okay, they need to change. So this all part, whatever I discussed, are the intellectual property right. That means this is your own property. You are the owner of certain things, and if someone is misusing, someone is creating the duplicate, you can file a case against them. Now see, safety measures while using computer and internet. When we are using computer, internet, we need to follow some safety measures. Okay, see what are they. Install protective software. That means always in a computer there should be proper antivirus which should protect us from viruses, from illegal accessing. Choose strong password. Always you should apply a strong password, not the simple one, otherwise people can guess. We have to use a complex, difficult password. Backup on regular basis. Computer is a machine, anytime it can destroy. So it is always recommended that we should take a backup periodically. Control access to your machine. Don't allow your machine or computer to access by any other persons. You should always control. Use email and internet safety. There is internet antivirus also. Internet protective antivirus. We should install that. Protect sensitive data. If you find that your data are very sensitive, very important, they may be useful for other persons. Other persons are behind that data. Then you should protect. You should install folder lock, drive lock, so many different lock are available which we can install and we can put our important data inside that. Use firewall. Firewall is actually a safeguard for the computer. We should always install a firewall. Firewall is both hardware also, software also. You can even have a device, firewall device, which will protect hackers or someone other to access illegally in your systems. Or else you can install a software also, which also does the work similar to the hardware part, like which protect us our systems by unauthorized accessing. Okay, so we can install firewall. So safety measures while using computer and internet. So when you are using computer, internet, you should follow some safety rules, safety measures, so that your data are protected. So children, now next, the last part we have is a digital footprints. Digital footprint refers to the impression or traces left behind by the users. Whether you are technological savvy or not, whether you are attached to digital world or not, that steps are left behind after you use computer or internet. How you are using, what are the techniques you followed when you used. So these things tells that how much depth knowledge you have regarding technology or digital world. To safeguard yourself from digital footprints, we should never post inappropriate information on the internet. Don't post any like sentence or any comments which harms other, which affects other. Use private browsing mode while opening a website so that the history is recorded. When you are using like browser for browsing, use private one. Okay, we have the option nowadays, we can create our own user account in browser also, so that all the history, whatever things you have did, that record will be saved and further you can check. Always upload appropriate images on the internet. If you are uploading any image and all, so always upload appropriate images. Never enter your personal details or in unknown website. Unknown website don't reveal your personal informations. If you are doing that, that means you are misusing. Okay, you are not a digital savvy persons. So children, in this chapter, ethics and safety measures in computing. So first point today's first point, individual right to privacy. That means whatever privacy part we have, whatever important things we have, that is our privacy, our part. We should not reveal that. We should not upload that in a internet or any social networking websites. Software piracy. Piracy means duplications. Okay, people's engineers, they are doing lots of efforts, lots of hard work to create one software. They should be paid for that. Not that we are purchasing one and we are creating a duplicate and we are selling in the market and earning the profit. That is illegal, unethical. Intellectual property right. Anything, maybe in internet published like movies, games, softwares, they are their own intellectual property right, their own creation, their own ideas, their own informations. It is not our. We should not think that this is a public property and we should misuse that. Okay, so this part also we should look after. Safety measures while using computer and internet. When we are using computer, internet, we should follow some safety rules. We should always apply a strong passwords. We should always log out or sign out after our work has been done. Digital footprints. When you are using internet or computer, your footprint are stored there, remember. So children, you should be a technological savvy. You should be like perfect in digital world. So when you are using internet, computer, you should follow the proper rules, proper guidance, proper systematic way, so that no one can misuse your data. Okay, because if some important data you are dealing with, so many people will be behind that. So you have to be very careful. So children, this is all about this chapter. So in the next class, I'm going to give you question answer, fill the blanks and all from these chapters. Okay.